who say ahaban be da honom ni ade. I'm sure you be wondering what ahaban be ni we cannabis. Now Ghana ha popularly ebi mu friend and tampe ebi mu friend no ye friend saying weed any ade cause say ye nyam sa na ne ma etimi ye no bebre. Now ye nim say weed illegal e Ghana hanum say ye chill se ukra weed ukrom ha waso ye be ye hye enya asem keto. But then aside say weed illegal, it has some important things ye health wise production wise manufacturing wise near there omube here weed, but because of abusing and a weed illegal Ghana ha. Me no ka say NACOC empanimfo eden krata ababetombo ntenso muchemu say enche wo mo ebe shase legalize the growing of weed, the processing of weed, and afin so the use of weed mature cannabis Ghana ha. Now there is a reason to why mo estate say very soon no ye be hu say omo legalize, but then ebetwetwe wan so say omo be legalize weed wo Ghana ha dia na che say ensem bebe, because already no wo mo legalize ye ne kra no ensem a dey ba no, and how the young guys and the young ladies abuse weed krom ha no wo munya be legalize ne pe na che say how yaba. But then mamenko kweso, why at this point in NACOC epese we legalize cannabis Ghana?
Well, Obi, I don't know whether people still recall when we brought them an update where President Donald Trump was also urging for them to use weed and as marijuana in the United States of America, talking about the fact that pressure don't ban, so people were saying say legalize more and on ubeji tum, and you don't know say. If you want to neighbor, but then on say at a point say we didn't understand on idea I was enka yemfa enye drew because it be the fra hair food it be more known for different but then see idea per what is coming in almost by March the abiana or more aja to more.
Okay, so on your screens a press statement I free NACOC Narcotics Control Commission for eba or say for immediate release NACOC to start licensing for medical and industrial cannabis cultivation into not just for medicinal not just say draw one some dia obetimi ekodua weed ni bi cannabis no and afi dwumekua kese okrom ha wo mo ede wo manufacturing and production woman so esa. Now let's delve inside. Also, the Narcotics Control Commission wishes to inform the public that it will soon begin implementing the licensing regime for medicinal and industrial cannabis cultivation in Ghana. Inti yebedua weed wa ha nanso nijina so ene say yedua dia yedro yedua ede manufacturing and yes idea untimi. Now say this follows Parliament's approval of the regulatory and cost framework to operationalize the licensing regime for controlled cultivation, processing, and the use of cannabis with tetrahydrocannabinol content not exceeding 0.3% for medicinal and industrial purposes. International so muchema say no free rashe bedwafie and na wo mo atena so ehunu say with one or two adjustments in ade no ye betimi adua read na afen so no ya cultivate ni ye de fa emfidie mu ni ade but there is a limit to it and no muchemu say 0.3%. And also umutimi huo immune manufacturing products be here weed no umutimi eyusu. Now say NACOC wishes to inform the public that licenses will be granted only to qualified entities that meet stringent requirements, including 1. Security protocols into mutrema and you will be a keke ena wo mo ebe man license ne so wonko dua weed no nti the first set of people ebe security protocols. 2. Product traceability systems. 3. Quality assurance standards. 4. Full compliance with applicable laws and regulations. Nti na say o share nneɛma a ɛwɔ sɛ utimi meeti ansana yetimi amaw ɛyɛ nkrata obetimi de adua cannabis no sɛ wo sɛ yehu sɛ udi ɛyɛ bambo ho nhyehyɛ so that is security protocols product traceability system wo sɛ wonya mfidie bi ene system bi a sɛbe nneɛma na wode weed ne ekwa produce no ye hwehwɛ mu a through system ni mu a ye behu ne ehu ne yie the percentage a we use so and I say quality assurance standards in said the make no product na we produce na we say ye product bi a edimo na bibia wode bomu ayesa product no it is following orders, is following standards bibia ekoso ye. Now for say full compliance with applicable laws and regulation, not just say you have to be someone ubetimi edi eye emra ene nhyehyeye a womo aye efa the use of cannabis no utimi di echire dia obi eni woni asem. Or say the commission strongly cautions prospective applicants to 1 deal directly and exclusively with NACOC through the Cannabis Regulations Department. Into muchema opese woko apply na oje license ni bia e wo se wo de won krata asem ni na efa the CRD you know I what NACOC for that is the Cannabis Regulation Department. 2, avoid engaging with individuals, groups or associations claiming to facilitate license. And not just say uwo na nkofo kodidi nkomo na omeche so mbetimi aboa ama wenya nkrata akodua weed e wo Ghana ha de a enye forgetting memfa ho nkobo bia de hia ne se obekọ NACOC for hono akọ through the Cannabis Regulations Department. 3, following only officially approved licensing processes and guidelines. Enti no license na o mo be manu en hyehyeye da ho enti wo a opese ogibi no o se wo ye obi a obetimi edi san hyehyeye no so a hyehyeye no efi NACOC for ho ene eba metwe the Narcotics Control Commission. Now ye ba se a say NACOC reiterates that recreational use of cannabis remains illegal in Ghana. The commission will work closely with relevant militaries, departments and agencies, including the Ministry of Interior, Ghana Standards Authority and Food and Drugs Board Authority to ensure effective implementation, monitoring and enforcement of this framework. Say ye legalize the growing of cannabis and now weed room and say ye beto say etuawa no na wo hye ntampia ye bejawa mo afa hwadi ye bechew and as say no the commission na ye NACOC omo ayere omo ho any ministries ahodo ni agencies ahodo a wo mo eda eba no the consumption of food products ni adade no onye omo ye adwuma it any if you are found guilty so products be cannabis from that you be Food and Drugs Board for her you be NACOC for her who need license so they are called for aduane mu ni ade de awaso ebe ehye. Also, we remain committed to safeguarding public health and safety while supporting lawful innovation and industrial development in Ghana. And the way any somewhere any NACOC for Ediababeto Mountain so concerning the legalization of growing of cannabis, popularly known as weed, ewo Ghana hanum ise. Now there is a video enche yebeko akwa share. It is coming from the CEO of Ghana Chamber of Cannabis Industry with the ababetuja efa cannabis ehun sem say Ghana ha de open the best and quality cannabis Ghana ha ena ubinya no yenkotie ne nsem odi tuja.
Here in Ghana we have the sun. 12 months in a year.
Cannabis friendly weather.
Cannabis friendly weather. That's why we have one of the best when it comes to quality cannabis.
Is the soil also good?
Extremely good for cannabis. And everywhere in Ghana, from the shore of the sea to northern Ghana, wherever you put cannabis will grow and give you the best returns. You know, and again,
how many months?
Within 3 months, you have your cannabis.
Well, it means you can have 3 to 4
crops. Season crops in a year.
Do you have to water it like you're watering maize?
Well, for commercial cannabis farmers, you should be able to, of course, with the help
sprinkler?
with the help of agronomists, and you have to do things properly. Where you need to water it, fair enough. But where you don't need, the cannabis will still grow.
Are the goats attracted to it? I mean, how do you get rid of all those attacks from cattle and?
Well, so your farm has to be properly controlled because we are talking about a multi-billion-dollar industry here, and see, the license is already expensive. You are going to buy a land, so you have to guard and guide your farm so that you don't experience things like you're talking about.
But right now, it's an illegal operation because when they are arrested, the crop is banned.
Yes, it's unfortunate. When the crop is banned, some of us see we get heartbroken.
Abusia, that is the CEO of a Ghana Chamber of Cannabis Industry and equity and sema or the etuja. Not as a question, or say you do cannabis or Ghana ha, a benin pa.
Oh, I mean, it's a omo the other. I mean, ebimuyo. Narcotics for now, more a lot of syndicates are more a follow akra. Ka ebe barbonten and kebe. But then they say the good news almost be legalized for medicinal use any day, not less more than 0.3% THC. What cocaine? And what the omonum se mammy chirum, the omonum se me num be that dear, but mammy chirum, the omonum se no, and then 40% too.
Okay.
Do you understand? A B is ranges between 30 to 40% THC in a womb. And the amount for go more fast on the no. And no 40%. But the assist for medicinal use no it's not up to 1%.
Wow.
Do you understand? And you people should know the difference between the those ones that are for recreational purposes no they also. Do you understand? I was so pa and no now no we are na phone obi frewa as a fa phone na phone movie konanim obi afrewa o person fa phone as a phone movie and no 35 to 40%, but then the one that they want to legalize no is 0.3 0.03% and do one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that just say cannabis nanga so mu dua dada nti say ni omo legalize na yehu said they be regulating no na ambroso because youth know some are renewing their lives with this whole weed and nema ewogana krojemu hanum say afa yem free narcotics cannabis issues we